are the top 5 things I wish I knew before establishing the pond in my growing dome. Number 1. The color of your pond matters. We recommend black because it's going to absorb the most thermal rays from the sun. The purpose of the above-ground pond is to act as the thermal battery within your greenhouse, which allows you to garden 365 days a year. You can get creative, and if you don't love black, you can use another dark color, but black is the best option. Number 2. You can go all out or you could stick to the basics. We have a solar-powered water feature which operates when the sun is shining, and this works great for us. But if you decide that you want your pond to run 24/7, we also have an electric option. You can also get fancy with added filters and aeration, but it's not entirely necessary. The great thing about the growing dome is that you can customize it to fit your needs. Number 3. After filling your above-ground pond for the first time, we recommend letting that water sit for 2 weeks before adding any plants or fish. This is because we want the water to settle, allow any chloramines to off-gas, especially if you're on city water, and to allow for the water to warm up before we introduce our aquatic species that tend to be a lot more sensitive to their environment. Number 4. Before adding fish into your pond, it's best to let them acclimate. We recommend placing the bag that they came in into the pond. That way the water temperatures can equal out and prevent them from going into shock. You can also place a little bit of the pond water into a 5-gallon bucket, along with your fish and the water that they came in to help them acclimate further. When it comes to pond plants, we recommend rinsing off the roots thoroughly to remove any dirt or algae that may be present. And make sure that you remove any damaged or diseased-looking leaves before you put them into your pond. Number 5. Your fish will hibernate and your plants may yellow a bit during the winter months. Don't panic, this is totally normal. As long as your plants aren't completely yellowed, they should bounce back, and your fish will resurface when they're hungry. We do feed our fish a spring and fall specific mix during the winter months, and we're very careful not to overfeed them. We feed them every 2 to 3 days and remove any excess food that's remaining on the surface after 5 minutes to prevent overfeeding. If you are heating your growing dome, you may find that you need to feed your fish more frequently. Those are the top 5 things I wish I knew before establishing my pond in my growing dome greenhouse.